Hey guys, so today I'm here to make a video that you guys requested for me when I had posted about my current weight loss situation, what's been going on with that. And I had asked you if you wanted to see a video on binge eating disorder, which I have self-diagnosed, but I'm pretty clear that I have it. And after watching this video, you might realize that you have it too. So I just wanted to inform you guys about it. It's not something that's spoken about like a lot, and I feel like I need to get the word out there a little bit more and get people informed about it, know what you can do to help it, and just become more aware of it. A lot of people struggle with this issue and are unaware, so maybe this will help you guys. First, I'm going to tell you what binge eating disorder is. Okay, so we all overeat on occasion. Most of the time it's just when people have an extra plate of food at like Thanksgiving or Christmas and things like that. But when you find yourself doing it way more frequently than that, if you find yourself doing this more than like 2 times a week, you know, like a big binge, you may struggle with this. It's when you eat just a ton of food at one time. You're usually eating it alone. You're usually feeling really regretful afterwards. You do it when you're not even hungry. And it's usually just a ton of food, and afterwards you just feel really sick, really upset, wishing you hadn't done it, and regretful. So if any of that, here online too, some of the other symptoms say you eat rapidly, so you eat fast. You eat until you're uncomfortably full, you're alone usually, you feel like it's out of control afterwards, you just feel like, whoa, what did I just do to myself? Yeah, pretty much everything I already said. It can cause, it can also be linked with depression and anxiety as well. Another big part of it is people who yo-yo diet, which I do. It's always an up and down on the scale. I literally have like a 10-pound range that I'm up and down all the time. When I'm at the bottom, I'm feeling good, but I can never lose past that. Then I'll end up having like a binge for a little while and be like higher up on the scale, and it's always in that 10-pound range. Like I can never just stay put. I can never lose more than that or gain more than that. It's just bam, it's right there. It's very frustrating, honestly. If you can kind of step back and look at yourself and realize when it's happening, you can prevent these binges. A lot of the time I find myself doing it at night, especially when I come home from school, because I go to night school from 5 to 10 at night. So when I come home and I haven't eaten for a really long time, I get hungry and then I end up eating way too much. So instead I try to plan out portions ahead of time. I try to avoid bad foods. I mean, of course it's better to binge on salad than to binge on a big bag of Cheetos, which I prefer, but honestly, I feel so awful afterwards. It's not even worth it. Those are the symptoms of it, and for treatment, I found over time, I've gotten it more under control. I don't tend to do it as often. It's probably only like once or twice a month now that I'll have a big binge, and it used to be a lot more frequent, and I don't do it when I'm alone. I don't do it when I am not hungry. If I'm hungry and with my friends, we hadn't eaten all day, we might go out and have like a really big dinner or something, but it's more normal. So if you find yourself doing it way more than the average bear, then it might be time to see a doctor. And there's no pill treatment for this. This is all psychological. This is a big psychological problem. The causes of this are pretty much unknown, but I feel like they stem from a lot of aspects of your life, especially stress, biological disorders, things like that. But regardless of where it comes from, it's not a good feeling, and I understand completely. I have been there and I know. But treatment can be found through therapy, through different techniques of kind of being very self-aware, find out when it's happening, keep an eye on it. When you feel it's coming, find out what happened at that time to make you want to binge. Did you eat a trigger food? Trigger foods are the foods that make you want to start binging. Once you find out what your trigger foods are, stay away from them, avoid them, don't keep them in the house, and learn healthy alternatives to eat instead that will not cause a binge, that will keep you on track, and things of that nature. Have support from your friends and family and people that surround you, because it's really important that you have support and they avoid the trigger foods near you, and it just helps to have people knowing and aware of it. It keeps you feeling more on track and more focused. If you don't want to see a doctor about it and you're just too shy or you don't go to a doctor or whatever, talking to a friend and family really, really helps. And you can also, just what I said, find out what your trigger foods are. A lot of people will start with one small thing that is really yummy, but it will end up keeping it to continue, and you'll want to eat a lot. Talking really helps. Don't be afraid to talk about it. This is becoming more and more open in society today. We're becoming a lot more open-minded and aware of our psychological and physical problems, so don't be embarrassed. A lot of people are going through it, so, you know, all you can do is take it a day at a time, become aware of your body and aware of your mind, what's going on, why are you binging, did something just happen to stress you out, are you tired, is it just for no reason, what started the binge, was it a certain food that you need to avoid? Just be aware of yourself, keep an eye on it, and it will get better if you just slowly progress by watching yourself and becoming more aware of your mind and your thoughts and your body. So I really do suggest seeing a doctor though if it gets really bad, because I know it's very unhealthy and it's hard on you mentally. It makes you very, very mentally exhausted, I know. So definitely comment below any more questions about it. I'll be glad to research further. And thank you guys for watching. Bye!